Welcome back to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and Bill's here, and we have an awesome video for you, and there's gonna be some good stuff in this video, and I'm super excited!
Yes, you are. I can tell you are.
I am super excited. We had such a fun trip.
Yeah.
Holy freaking moly. If you haven't been to Utah yet, you gotta go, especially this time of year. Holy moly. Leaf peeping! Am I right?
Yeah, the entire trip, there and back, it's just nonstop. Look at the leaves, it's so beautiful.
You know what? I am one of those people that enjoys the simple pleasures in life, such as beautiful leaves, hills, mountainsides, valleys, all of it. I loved it. It was so freaking beautiful. Can't get over how beautiful it was. But there were some awesome stops along the way that we made.
Yeah.
We went hunting for whiskey.
We did do some whiskey hunting on the way.
All the way there. It was a long trip. So we...
What?
I'm just out of brain fart. Words are very hard.
Yeah, words are hard.
Holy moly. Okay, so, sorry, this ear is throwing me off. You guys, I got an earache. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. So, we decided to drive from Colorado to Utah to get Midwinter Night's Dram. And as we're driving there, we drove I-70 west through the mountains on the way there.
Well, first, we went through Colorado, came back through Wyoming. But we helped out a local distillery by taking some kegs to Grand Junction for them.
That was really fun.
Yep. So we got 3 kegs of beer from our local brewery. And took those to a bar in Grand Junction.
We did, and we loaded them up in my Jeep, and they actually fit. I was like, I don't know if these are going to fit. I don't know
About
if they
500 pounds worth of beer.
It was like having 3 full-grown dudes in the backseat of my car. But we had those kegs in there, and we were so happy to do it for them because they're awesome.
Yes. So then after we dropped those off, I think we went to one liquor store, and we feel like we hit the jackpot when we hit this liquor store.
Holy freaking moly.
Like we walk in, and they had like the Bardstown Collaborative series. I think it was Prisoner Up.
Yeah, they literally had...
They had everything.
Everything you could think of.
No old Chateau de Lavande.
We
They
tried.
had the Distiller, they had the Prisoner, they had the Ferran, they had the, the Pfeiffer.
Oh, yeah.
Chateau Labaud, they had the Plantation. They had so many of them.
And then they had like disco, like all kinds of discos. No Disco 4.
No
No Disco 4.
Yeah.
But that's what like got our attention right away. They had that. And then they also had like right up front, which we didn't care about, but they also had like Eagle Rare store picks, or not store picks. They were just Eagle Rare. They had like a bunch of store picks in there.
We picked up some other whiskeys. We're not going to show you here for some friends. We're walking through the store, and I kind of catch up with her at one part of the store, and we're walking over there, and first bottle we see that we pick up.
Well, I was super freaking excited for this one because I started looking. I'm like, Knob Creek. Yes! Knob Creek 15. This is one.
Found a Knob Creek 15.
If you watched our video on like bottles we're hunting for this year, like 15 is one of them. We're still looking for 18, but we found the 15. I was like, yes! I don't care how much it costs. I'm buying it.
Yeah.
I paid not much over. I actually paid.
I don't even know what retail is on that. I know a while ago it was around 100. I think we paid 150, so it might have been a little over, but
I don't know. Fine. But everywhere I look, I saw it for 150. We haven't opened it yet, but I can't wait to open it. I'm actually going to open it very soon. And I love this bottle. I bought a pour of it before we bought it.
I've never had it.
Yeah, I bought a pour of it at our local our local bar because I really wanted to see what it was like. It was an expensive pour, but it doesn't matter because sometimes that's what you got to do, right? If you're like willing to pay like a little over $100 for a bottle, sometimes it's good to try it before you buy it. So got this one. I was like on cloud 9. Yep. And then that's not all though.
Well, this is batch 2.
Batch 2, which I've heard 2 is better than 1.
Yeah.
That's 2 is better than 1.
Yeah. So then we're still walking down the aisle in the store, and I look down. I was like, oh, that's one. We picked up the Michter's limited release, the toasted barrel finished sour mash.
I've never seen it anywhere.
I saw it. Well, I saw a placeholder for it at Total Wine here in Denver, but it's never been there. It's always been sold out. But they had it sitting on the shelf there.
I want you to try this one, mainly, not right this second, but I want you to try this one because I know you didn't love the last toasted barrel batch that you had from Michter's.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like the only Michter's that you really like is the barrel strength rye and the Michter's 20 year.
Well, no, we have the 10-year rye.
But
I like the 10-year rye.
But you do like barrel strength.
Barrel strength rye is really good too.
Yeah, you've had that. I'm saying you've had them, but I think those are your favorites. Yeah. So you don't love the toasted as much. So I'm curious. He thinks that literally the Michter's toasted from last year tastes like buttered popcorn.
Yep. It's just, I get it. A lot of toasted stuff, I kind of get that flavor out of it. And it's just, I love buttered popcorn. I just don't like it in my whiskey.
I like it.
Yeah.
It tastes like creamy, buttery marshmallows. Yum. Okay, Rice Krispies.
This was stop 1.
Stop 1. We were like, we could have bought so much more, but we also we
ended up dropping like $500 there, but that
we helped friends.
We bought some other things for friends too.
For friends, yeah. So we felt like we did our duty there.
Yeah. So
that was the first stop.
That was stop 1. Then we went and had lunch, and then we went to stop number 2. Stop 2 we struck out on.
We struck out on a lot of stops.
Yeah, and then we finally got into Utah, stopped a couple times, and picked some. We found something we've been looking for a while in Denver.
That you can't find in Colorado.
Well, you can. It's really hard.
I've never seen this. This is a good one.
The 1792, aged 12 years.
It
was like $50 in Utah, and they had the sweet wheat too. We didn't buy any of those for ourselves. We did pick some up for some friends, but yeah, we didn't go with sweet wheat. We went with the aged 12 years, and we cracked that open last night.
Yeah, it was really good.
Night before, whatever it was.
It's really
good.
It's really good.
I like this bottle.
You know, it's kind of funny to me, but like, we went to this liquor store, and it's a state-controlled liquor store, and in there, they're like, you can have one of anything in this, like.
It says limit 1 per person.
Yeah, but that's any.
But that's of each particular item.
Yeah, of each item. Like normally you go to allocated and it's like you can only have one allocated. No, not at this liquor store. You could literally have you could have Blanton's, Buffalo Trace, this sweet wheat. You could there were all kinds of things. Like, do we need any more Buffalo Trace?
We saw a Yellowstone 2020 LE. We passed on that one. There's so much.
Yeah. But this one is so far so good, and for $50 cannot go wrong. Yeah, you might see a review of this one in the future.
Yeah, that's
for sure.
We do enjoy this one, and when I was drinking it the other day, I thought it had very similar flavors to the Calumet 16. It is the same.
I just got a little bit more like caramely banana note on the very back end.
It's not as oaky.
No, and it's not as banana-y as what you're used to in a 1792. Yeah. That oakiness kind of cuts out some of that Laffy Taffy flavor, and it's more of like a very nice deep banana. So there's my quick review on it. It's good. It's really good. So if you guys have the opportunity to buy this one, do it, especially for $50.
Yep.
So
awesome bottle.
And it was a good stop. That was another good stop we made. We checked a lot of other state-run liquor stores in Utah. They close at 7 p.m.
They open at 11, close at 7.
That's kind of wild.
That's weird.
Utah liquor laws are wild because you'll go to restaurants and they're obviously pouring, and they're measuring every pour you get.
Yep.
But then, they'll still keep serving you. I don't know. I thought that they would cut you off after a certain amount of drinks. No, I had a beer. I had 2 margaritas.
Oh, you're jumping ahead.
Oh,
what did we do next? We got into Utah and met up with a patron.
Well, yeah, we met up with Nick, which is what I was talking about, the margaritas.
Yep, that's where I was trying to go to the story, not jump to the end of the story.
Squirrel! I had a squirrel moment. So yes, we met up with Nick, one of our patrons, awesome patrons, and we got to meet Adriana, Whiskey Mountains. If you have not subscribed, go subscribe. But Nick and Adriana are so amazing. It was so great to meet them. We had so much fun.
Had some dinner and some beers. You had some,
I had a couple margaritas, and I had a beer. But it was just fun and relaxing, and we just talking. The mountains, this is kind of funny. So the first time Nick meets me, he's running up, and he's not running, but he's behind us, and I'm walking in, and I'm snapping pictures in a parking lot of a freaking, not Marshall's, what's that place?
I don't know what was
a TJ Maxx or something like that, and I'm just snapping pictures. But it's because the mountains, we live in Colorado. Obviously, there are mountains here, but the mountains felt so close. They were so close. If you were in Telluride or something like that. So beautiful. But yeah, we went in, we enjoyed drinks and dinner with them. We hung out. We could have stayed there all night shooting the breeze. Yep.
So then after that, went back to our hotel room, slept for the night. And then, actually before that, what did we get invites to?
Oh, this is crazy.
As we're driving into Utah.
So we're driving into Utah and we're talking to Jason, our patron, and we're talking to him. We're back and forth, and we're like making lunch plans for the next day, and just making plans. Like we were gonna go to a brewery, and we're talking about the brewery and everything. And then he's like, "Well, I know this is the last minute, but one of my friends can't go to the Midwinter Night's Dram release party. It's a masquerade party, dress up, people wear masks, all that stuff." So I was like, "What? Oh my gosh." And he's like, "You guys can come with us." And I was just shocked. Like, I literally was so shocked because I was like, first of all, we didn't pack clothes for this.
Nope.
So I kind of went into a bit of a panic mode. Like, I was like, I want to go. I wanted to go to this so bad, and we saw the email late when they like sent the email out about the event happening. So I wanted to go so bad, and I was like, ugh, we can't miss this. Like, no matter what, like, we can't miss this. And we wanted to meet Jason anyway, and we wanted to hang out with him. So we're like, we got to find a way. Mm-hmm. So we're like, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
We'll let you know. So yeah, then the next part of the story comes up.
Then now back to the Saturday morning.
So we're like,
we went to 4 different like Halloween shops, costume shops, trying to find stuff. Found our masks and
we got
clothes and
masquerade
everything
masks.
we needed to for it. And then I think we kind of relaxed around the rest of the day until we went to the masquerade ball.
Oh my gosh, we cannot even begin to thank Jason enough, and
Yeah.
his amazing wife,
Thank
Natalie. Oh my gosh, Jason and Natalie are great people. If you guys haven't checked out the flannel panel, apparently they have some, well, not apparently, but they have the flannel panel. Jason, his wife, a couple of their friends, and it is a stream that they do. So just go search flannel panel, check it out, subscribe. But literally, nicest people ever. It was so much fun hanging out with them, getting to know them. This event, oh my word. Like, besides having great company all night, it was so romantic. It was so beautiful. Like, the floral arrangements are more than I could ever even imagine at a wedding. Like, beautiful, large roses, beautiful floral arrangements, like amazing, like, what do you call it? Like the tall tree people. Like, they were like
they had stilts on.
Well, they had stilts. They had stilts, but they were like painted as trees with like twigs and flowers. It was like an enchanted forest. It was so beautiful. It was like, you had to be there to see it, but it was like, this High West Distillery is beyond imagination, like so beautiful, so magical, like overlooking the mountains, just like peaceful, like a little water river with, or pond you would call it, like a koi pond with fish in it, bridge, great lighting, the food.
Food was great.
Oh,
we got
so
to
good.
try the Encore and the Act 10.
We did.
Before they got released.
And there is a review out for that if you guys haven't checked it out.
Yeah.
There's a
And
review.
so yeah, it was an awesome party, and we got
was
they
so fun.
also had tastings of, was it Act 2 and Act 4?
Oh yeah.
Act 4 was awesome.
Oh, Act 4. If you guys have a bottle of Act 4, that's so good. You're amazing for you.
We have Act 5, 9, and 10.
We don't have 4. 4 was like ungodly good. But the event was great. The food was great. The old fashions.
Yeah.
They're
drinks were
so
great.
good. The Sazerac.
Yeah.
Sazerac. Everything was good. The event was so fun, and it was just a great night hanging out with Jason and Natalie. So
Yeah, it was. And then after that, went home or went back to the Airbnb.
we got an Airbnb.
Smoked a cigar, drank
Park
a little bit
City.
more whiskey.
It was cold.
Yeah.
It was great though.
She was freezing.
I was cold because I didn't like want to put my blanket on or anything like that to get it like smoky. So
The next morning we got up early, went and had some breakfast, and then we didn't know what time the line was going to start for the Dram, and we got there. What time did we get there? About 8:30.
yeah, but
8:30 after breakfast, and we're like, we'll just watch a little bit of the Formula One race
we actually
while waiting here in the warmth, and waited for Nick and Adam, Mr. Whiskey Shits, to show up.
But
And once they got there, 8:45?
yeah, they got there. The line wasn't super
No.
long at that time. Okay, but back to the breakfast that we had. I gotta talk about that real fast.
Okay.
We went to literally a gas station,
Yep.
and they had like, it was like a truck stop restaurant.
It's like a diner
Diner
type thing in
inside a gas
station.
station. It was like good classic breakfast. It was super good. Like, I got the fluffiest French toast ever.
Some big pancakes.
Oh, fluffiest French toast. Okay, so back to this. I get distracted, but
Yeah.
that was literally so good. We watched the Formula One race, and we waited in a line.
Well,
and
once they got there, I think they got there about 8:45. We got in line with them,
yeah,
and temperature wasn't too bad. The sun started coming out, and it was actually getting kind of warm.
For the first few minutes, it was cold, but then it got warm really fast.
And then I think about 10:30ish, they started shuttling people up to the distillery. We were on one of the first. I think we were probably third, fourth shuttle.
Third shuttle, yeah, it was like third, fourth shuttle.
The line was getting long by the time the shuttle was there.
Holy moly! When we got in that shuttle and we were riding the shuttle and you look back at the line was so long. The cars were parked like.
Well, that was you're going ahead again.
Oh.
She likes to jump ahead all the time. So
that's why he loves me.
Got up to the distillery, got in line at the distillery, and then that didn't take too long. And I think we got our bottles, and by the time we were out of there, I think we got back down to the car by just before noon. And it opened up at 11.
No, I think it was like 12:30.
No, it was before noon.
No way.
It was before noon. I looked at the watch and I said, "Oh, this was barely 3 hours we were here." Yeah. Yeah, it was before noon.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was. It was. Go look at the receipts.
That's actually pretty crazy. That's actually pretty crazy, though.
But where she was going with that before was when we were coming down the hill, you could see all the cars just lined up because no parking there anymore, which we had no problem with parking when we went, but it was like a 1-lane road now. You had to like watch for cars coming back and forth, otherwise you couldn't go, and yeah, it was nuts.
The worst part is like.
But oh yeah, sorry, bring those out.
Oh yeah,
those were the bottles.
So we gotta put. Okay, the worst part of this is that they tell you like this Encore is the distillery only release, etc. Like it's gonna be really hard to get. That's what everybody's saying, right? They're like, as soon as we found out
I knew
on
it
the way.
wasn't gonna be.
So let me tell my story. So we're on our way there, backtracking a little bit, but we're on our way there, and we get the notification that they are like literally gonna release this special Encore. I saw the TTB label, so I was always curious, but I didn't know for sure. So I thought they were gonna release 2, and they did, but nobody really knew it was gonna happen. So we found out they were gonna do a 10 and an Encore like 2 days before it happened.
Yep.
And then, so like, you think, nobody's gonna get the Encore. Like only, like it's a distillery only, and only people who wait in line like that first day are probably gonna get it, right?
I did not think that when they're limiting you to a case.
Okay, they're limiting you to a case, but people thought that.
Yeah.
People thought that. So the truth is, they actually had 115,000 of the Dram, and they have 14,000.
14.
Yeah. 14,000 bottles
Yeah.
of the Encore. So it's not like super rare.
Yeah. I think it's going to be like they
will.
sell out at the saloon and stuff daily, but they get more of it the next day.
Right. So it might be a couple weeks. It might last a month.
I think last
Maybe,
year last year Act 9 lasted until the end of October at the distillery.
And I've heard rumors that they doubled production on this, or they doubled bottles on this one this year. Who knows?
But
either way,
Encore.
we got both. We don't have any more.
Yeah, we don't have any.
We have no more.
This is all we have.
This is literally all we kept. We gave the rest to our friends.
Well, we
and
didn't give them.
What? We sold them to our friends, but yes, we made sure, like, we wanted to spread the love and make sure everybody could get a bottle. So we helped out some of our friends, and we got them bottles because not everybody can drive to Utah on a weekend. So we did. So we got those, and then
Jumping around all over in the story, but yeah.
What?
Like we went home after that, we went and had lunch after that. Or no, we went to the Airbnb for a little while because we were just full from breakfast. And then we finally went and had lunch.
Yeah.
Where did we go for lunch?
Went to this bar that was really cool. It was like on Main Street in Park City.
Yeah.
And they had like all kinds of like moose antlers and everything.
I can't remember. No Name? Was it
No Name. No Name Saloon.
No Name Saloon? Yeah.
No Name Saloon. Great burgers, by the way.
Yeah, and then kind of went back to the Airbnb, relaxed for a little bit, maybe went to the hot tub, and then went back to downtown Park City and went to the Irish pub.
Oh, that was really...
Irish pub had some pretty good
They
food.
had great food. Flanagan's was good. The food was the best part of it, the whole experience. But like, I got the chili, you got the stew.
Yep, beef soup.
It was so good.
Yeah, really good.
So good.
Then we went back to the High West Saloon. We didn't get anything to drink there. We just went and got dessert. But I think it was almost 9 o'clock. It was about 8 o'clock or so, 8:30.
On the first day.
We went back to the saloon, and there was still a line outside there. And we talked to somebody. He's like, do you still have Encore? He's like, oh, yeah, we still have it.
We got it.
I think people were still waiting 30 minutes in line then.
And that was like 30 minutes before close.
Yeah. So we didn't buy any more.
We went and got some Moore's bread pudding because we saw it on their menu. We went and tried. earlier.
we had drinks there.
We had drinks there like
Saturday
yeah.
afternoon. Yeah.
Oh, that espresso cocktail, the cold brew,
yeah.
the cold brew.
I don't know
what it was, but it was like cold brew and how was bourbon. It was really freaking good. I don't know what it was, but it was good. So it was good.
So yeah, then went to bed, and then smoked another cigar, then went to bed.
Yeah.
And then next morning we got up, packed up, and started driving back through Wyoming.
Road, Jack. Don't you come
And this is
back
where the last
no
bottle
more,
comes in.
No more. So
yeah,
this is a place that we some of our friends told us, hey, you should stop at, maybe.
Yeah, and so driving through Wyoming, we stopped and found this bottle.
I literally screamed in the liquor store.
Dragging stuff across the table.
I do.
Pick it up.
It drives him insane.
It does.
It's okay. So we found this bottle, which I'm so excited for. This is the one I'm ecstatic to have because this is going to take forever to get to Colorado. This was in Wyoming. It wasn't even in Utah. We got it in Wyoming.
Yep.
This is the ECBP C922, 12 years old. Cannot wait to tell you my review on this one. It'll be out soon. Unless you're watching it, then it might be after next week.
But,
so
yeah, C922.
So excited to have it. I've been wanting this one so bad.
Haven't seen it in Colorado yet. Who knows when we'll find it? We never saw C921 in Colorado. So
yeah, so who knows if we're actually going to get it in Colorado. So we were so excited to find this one. So that was and that was on the list of things that we wanted to find during allocated season. So super jazzed.
We stopped a bunch of liquor stores in Wyoming, stopped back at some liquor stores in Colorado on the way back, and then got back home. So
it's up. And that was the end of the story.
There wasn't much after that. It was just kind of
It was then unpacking and reaching out to all of our friends, when are you picking up your bottles?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had a great time, though. Utah was fantastic. We hope next year we can get a bunch of people to go, get a big Airbnb.
That'd be cool.
Everybody have a big party. That would be so much fun. So, if you guys are going to Utah next year, let us know.
Yes.
And if you've tried the Midwinter Nights Dram yet, the Encore, Act 10, whatever, let us know. But that was our trip. That was our haul. Was it kind of...
Not a ton of bottles, but...
Not a ton.
Well, that we kept.
I was going to say, we came back...
We came back with a shitload, but this is what was ours. That shitload.
Shitload.
Yep, that's a technical term, a shitload.
Okay, children, if you're at home watching with your parents,
There
so sorry.
shouldn't be children. It's an adults-only content.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what we got. That was our trip. Let us know. Did we miss something along the way? What do you think
I
about
hope
it?
we didn't miss anything.
I don't think so.
I hope we didn't miss anything at any stores. But if we did, we did.
We did. That's how hunting goes.
Yep.
You win some, you lose some. So,
yeah.
Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching The Average Drinker. I'm Dara. Remember the last few times?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Dara, you're Bill. I'm Bill, you're Dara. We're The Average Drinker. I'm The Average Drinker.
Yeah, she is.
I'm The Average Drinker. Anyhow, we will see you guys next time. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your support. We are off to do some more whiskey hunting. See you next time.
No, we're doing more videos.
What? What's he talking about? Okay, thank you guys. Bye.